What up, guys? It's your boy Zach here in the beautiful island of Puerto Rico. Today's vlog is going to be about my tips and weight cuts of how do I do my fast. I'm doing this weight cut for that journey. Let's go sit down there so we can finish it. Like I said before, today's vlog is just going to be a breakdown of how I do my fast, my calories, my split, the weight cut, what my plan is for this weight cut. Just for you guys to get an idea if you don't know what I'm doing, if you don't know how I'm doing it, because I don't want to explain it in every vlog. So this video is just going to be dedicated to that. All right. First topic on the list that we have here is how many calories am I consuming and how much do I cut week by week. So generally every workout that I have is around, I'd say 1,000 calories, 800 to 1,000 calories. And some days I have 2 of those, other days I have 1 of those. So I take my BMR. Okay, so you guys can go on the internet, type in TDEE calculator. It's total daily energy expenditure. Okay, you plug in your weight, your age, your height, your sex. Tell you, it's going to give you an option of how active you are. You choose if you train once a week, twice a week, 3 times a week, whatever. Plug that in. It's going to give you a number. That number is how much calories you need to consume to not burn or gain any weight. It's just to maintain your weight. Okay, so mine is around 4,288, something like that. But to lose that extra 14 pounds that I have, okay, my total weight loss that I'm going for here was 20 pounds. So I already lost 8 of it now since we've been on this cruise. So I got 12 more to go. So now every week I cut 200 calories until I get to about 3,200 is going to be my lowest amount of calories I burnt, because I do not want side effects of fatigue, restlessness, anxiety, jitters, getting mad for no reason at the smallest little thing like stubbing my toe or not finding clothes, because those hormonal issues that happen when you're cutting weight will affect you dramatically, and if you're not very careful about it, it's going to affect you really bad, and it's going to affect the people around you, because you don't get mad at your mom for no reason, and I am guilty for that because I've done it before. That's how I cut it. Every week I go 200 calories less and less and less. Right now I believe we are 6 weeks out, so I'm eating roughly 3,500 to 3,800 calories. My BMR is 2,002, so I'm eating like an extra 1,300 calories to try to dictate the weight, but I'm in a 500 calorie deficit, sometimes even more, because of the training that I do. So for you guys, if you want to do a cut like this, I suggest only try to be in a deficit at about 200 calories, because 500 is a little too much. It's going to affect your hormones if you're not used to it, if you haven't done it before. So I would start slow and then slowly build it up, build it up, build it up, and increase it week by week by week, because you don't want to just cut a whole bunch of calories in one shot just like that. It's going to affect you really bad, really poorly. How do you not feel fatigued when you're cutting weight? That's a big thing that a lot of people experience, and again, it has to go down to the calories and the sleep. Are you sleeping enough, and are you cutting way too much, or are you cutting way too little? So if you're cutting way too much, that's when you're going to feel that fatigue. That's when you're going to go to the gym, you're going to hurt yourself. You don't have the energy to train, you don't have the energy to do what you need to do, because you're such in a negative surplus, so you don't time your calories right. So what I like to do is fast. So when I fast, it's way more beneficial for you. You're able to utilize the fat cells that you have and use them as energy. Again, if we go back to how many calories are in each macro, we got 4 kilocalories for carbs, 4 kilocalories for protein, and 9 for fat. So for your body to utilize that fat, it's the best to do it in a fasted state, because after you eat, you do not burn fat for at least 4 to 5 hours, because your body has to digest what's in your stomach. So when you're on a fasted state, again, I like to fast for about 18 to 20 hours every day. I do drink water, a shit ton of water. I do drink coffee, since coffee helps utilize the fat cells. It can go through the blood-brain barrier. It can affect your serotonin and dopamine levels, so you do feel good, you do feel satiated, and it can trigger lipolysis, which is just the breakdown of fat to be used as energy. So that's what I like to do for my workouts. Burn a little bit of fat, get a little leaner. That's the point, because again, at the end of the day, I am boxing, so I want to make the weight without cutting water, because that's just going to affect my performance even more than I want to. So I'd rather just cut the weight and not the water weight. For people that want to know, this is not typically what I like to do. I don't really like to count my protein, carbs, and fat, but my macro split roughly is around 60% carbs, 20% protein, and 15% fat. The reason I like to do this is our body likes to function more on carbs, and with the workouts that I am doing, I need that energy so I could push even more. So that's why I keep it like that. Carbs are not the enemy here, okay? If you guys think that carbs are what triggers fat gain, that is completely false. If you think that carbs and sugar affect, I'm talking about natural sugars here, I'm not talking about anything processed. If you think that those are going to trigger cardiovascular disease just overall weight gain. That is false, okay? I'm here to tell you that is 100% sure false. Get your facts straight, research it first. If you guys want to know, comment in the section below. Let me know if you want me to talk about that, and I will. Very important. When you're cutting weight, okay? If you guys did see my last Instagram post, we got the main man Daniel behind the camera, okay? He lost 50 pounds. During his experience, he did realize that he was beating himself up because he found that he cheated. He found that he couldn't do it anymore. He found some days were hard. He's like, oh man, like, you know, I had a chocolate, I had pizza, I shouldn't have, you know, like it's affecting my weight cut. Don't beat yourself up about it. Cutting weight is an experience. Just, you make a little mistake, it's okay. And again, if you fit it within your calorie means for that day, yo, eat your pizza, eat your chocolate. That's why fasting is so good. You fast throughout the whole day. You can eat what you want in those last 2 meals if you decide to have 2 meals. I like to eat 1 or 2 meals. I like to break my fast with my protein shake that has around 40 grams of protein, 200 calories, a little banana, and then I like to have my meal. My meal has sometimes dark chocolate, sometimes I typically eat healthy, but on this cruise, you know, I splurged a bit. I had pizza, I had this, I had that. It's perfect. You can do it, but don't beat yourself up and put yourself down. Use that to be like, okay, you know what happened? Now I'm gonna push hard the next day. Use that as your kind of power up. Let that power you up so you can continue your cut even better, okay? And my recommendations for weight cutting is start slow, get used to it, okay? Don't just drive hard. Don't go cold turkey, okay? Don't try to just drive right through it. Take it down slowly. Like I said, 200 calories a week in a deficit. Slowly pick it up, get used to it, see how your body reacts. Try to understand your body. The best way to do a weight cut is to understand how your body works. If you know how your body works, you can do the cut so easily because you know what works for you, okay? That's what I suggest you do, because everyone's different. Not everything's gonna work for everybody. So find what works for you and then apply it to there and apply it to yourself and continue forward, all right? Last thing, I hope this helps. I hope this helps everybody. I hope this was informational enough, but not too deep. Let me know what you guys want in the comments below. Let me know if you want me to go deeper, if you want me to go a little less. I don't want to put a whole bunch of words in there if you guys don't understand it. Again, we're limited to the amount of internet that we have here, so I can't get those other videos of little clips of you seeing how the cell reacts and all that. That's gonna have to happen later, but if you do want that, let me know. I would love to do it for you guys. I would love to explain more so you guys can understand more for yourselves. And I hope you have a great day. I hope you guys are enjoying this new year that's been coming, and that's about it. We're done. Until next time, subscribe, smash that button, punch it, elbow it, knee it, headbutt it. You guys know how it is.